Yeah, the main road. This is probably the first time she's ever ridden on the main road. I thought she was like brand new to motorcycle riding, but she's doing really well on the Elite. So we are going to be making our way to Gaithersburg, and we're going to take back roads there. They live in Gaithersburg somewhere, so we'll probably head that way. That is awesome. I am so glad that she's riding the Elite 110, because I haven't ridden the Elite 110 in weeks, and it's so amazing that the bike itself is, it just started. It just didn't even hesitate a little bit. Now I'm working on the Elite 150, and I'm putting it, you know, together. All the parts are in a little baggy. It's just so frustrating. So the V-Star that Alan is riding is the motorcycle he bought for her, or she bought that, whatever, because it's so low to the ground. But I keep telling people, like, if you really want to ride, a scooter is just so much better, because they're also not in the radar of cops, so you're not going to get any tickets. I don't know, I really like the scooter life. It's so much simpler. Sometimes you see people like dumpster diving here. That's why I go through here. How much gas do you have? I can't tell. Oh, it's pretty low. Me too. Yeah. Yeah, let's pull over here and fill up. I think it's 1 gallon. I think that one gets 120.
Really?
Yeah.
That's good.
This one gets 94. This Cynthia, this is the first real road ride she's done. Previous to this, all she has done is ride in her neighborhood, which is crazy. That's how accessible scooters are, because I think when you have a motorcycle that you have to shift, you are kind of forced not to really get out too much. I think when I first started, I spent so much time being intimidated by going up hills and shifting like in different parts, different stop signs. Here's the thing too, she rides a mountain bike, and when you ride mountain bikes, mountain biking is a whole lot harder than motorcycle riding, especially road riding. Road riding seems that, well, I guess it all depends, right? Like, you can take it up a notch, but for me, at least, road riding, the majority of the worry is not getting hit by cars, not sliding around on gravel, not losing myself, you know. But when you get into the whole dual sport and dirt riding, then it does become a lot harder as well. But Cynthia mountain bikes, so that builds a lot of skills that people are not used to. I think mountain biking should be a requirement for every motorcyclist, because you learn so much riding, and it's just kind of crazy that people don't do it enough. Plus, you know, you do get in better shape. It's funny, all the leaves are falling down, but it feels like it's going to rain, but I don't think there's anything in the forecast. These are great little roads, but you can see the clouds look like something is going to come down. This is so nice out. You know, I love riding like scooters, but only with other scooters, because when you're riding in a scooter, you don't have to pretend to go fast. There's no point of like going into a corner and like sliding out. It's all about like enjoying the outdoors. I kind of like that idea, and you don't have to worry about shifting, but shifting for me is not that big of an issue. But I do like the idea of just riding slowly, kind of like a cruiser style of ride. That's why I think scooters are better than cruisers. So much easier to get along with. You know, you ride to the city, park on the sidewalk, don't get tickets, you don't get speeding tickets, and of course they use a belt, so there's no chain to deal with. I like that idea a whole lot more. You know, I've hiked a lot. Hiking is boring. And I tried kayaking. That's super boring. Okay, we're in Damascus, and I think this is kind of like close to their house. We're actually heading to their house, but I think she is a pro. You know, maybe it's just the mountain biking experience that she has, but even going around corners, she has no problem whatsoever. That is incredible. So when I was first talking to them, they're like, oh no, she doesn't ride other than the neighborhood. And I find it really hard to believe, because I mean, I've taken riders through here and they struggle to keep up with like some of these corners. They slow down, but she doesn't slow down at all. And she just kind of flows right through the corner. You never rode on these roads?
I've never ridden on a road, just in my neighborhood. That's it.
That's crazy. They are taking the lead now. Alan on his cruiser and Cindy on the Elite 110 390. It looks bigger than it actually is. Very fun looking. Oh, this is awesome. You got the battery, the trip. So this one, they're doing the break-in. So apparently there's something that happens, but he's at 528 miles. But it's still the break-in. Look at these kids and their bikes. Oh man, KTM. Oh, smooth. Very smooth. Oh, wow. It's got a nice little kick. It's not like a crazy kick. Oh man, very fun. Yeah, it feels good. Like, just, it's so small, it's so short. You know, when you get like on an adventure bike, just reaching the clock on the Super Tenere, it's like over here. It's like you have to stretch. The clock on this is right in your face. You don't have to do anything. I forget that you don't have to touch anything. There we go. Trip consumption. I'm getting like 68 miles to the gallon. This is crazy. What I find interesting is that the shifting on this is extremely precise. It's only got 500. It's neutral. 2, 3. Well, at least the gear indicator is... Oh my god, I can't get it into neutral. There we go. Man, neutral is hard to find on this. It's funny, like everything is integrated. So you have the tach here, you have the RPMs, you have the fuel and the temperature there, the miles per hour is here. It's pretty well designed. You have the indicator lights on the sides, and here we go. Yeah, this little bike, they're actually so much faster than I am. This thing's got like a little burst of power. Alright guys, thanks for watching. I will see you in the next video. Bye! Kinda stuck here. The cops won't bother me.